With Bob and yourself, he was so we expect him to come in here full of contact at range and sit back. Usyk really just finding his feet, trying to get his own areas. Also, you know, he's got bags of it.
Usyk, nothing landing at all just yet. But
what happens if it's not Bellew? He needs to then try and close it like Usyk, who's so technically proficient and so busy, super serious. Attached in front of him.
Bellew grabbing, Bellew starting confidently.
Everybody he's sounding. Doesn't mean to sit back and just pot shot and hope to steal it. But Tony Bellew can off the back of the two. David Hayes. Does he turn it into a double solo? Can box so well behind that southpaw stance, and he just chooses that gap now. You see, just fakes and with his work doesn't really look for power. You see,
let himself get backed up.
Doesn't mean you always lose against them, but it's hard to get the sparring against these left-handed fighters.
The door you get shot that you can win.
Wife Rachel in one of the boxes here tonight. She doesn't normally was telling us the other week. He fancies Bellew, so he thinks he's got it. Still a bit cat and mouse, Carl. Bellew's ball, one of the first times I've ever seen that for his long career.
Underestimate Tony Bellew's boxing ability. Good round counter there from Tony Bellew. Nobody expected this. And this is all part of a performance.
It's a warm-up, Usyk. A really good opportunity here. Maybe for the last time, Tony Bellew. Oleksandr Usyk trying to cement he's unified the division. He's going to land his big punches, confuse Usyk. Not let him get set. But when they get it close,
a couple of rounds, he's settled Tony Bellew early on.
It's an excellent start, and he wants Usyk to engage. And so
and he just,
and it's the first time ever that all four men have shoulders. He wants to move up to heavyweight. He wants his Bellew. That Usyk's been hurt to the body as an amateur.
And moving circles, not in straight lines. He's good.
Oleksandr Usyk takes centre ring and comes out fast for
Usyk unsure. He's not committing with anything. And there's Tony Bellew on it.
It's a confident start this from Bellew.
Once he goes over that reach. But Tony looking for power to the body and landing. Also with the right hand.
Many in Britain, Bellew, Joshua. That's the dream for the tight team from the Ukraine. Trainer predicted Usyk.
Start to land some shots. So Bellew will be waiting with that right hand. Usyk in. He's trying to draw him in so he can land a big counter punch. And Eric
many in the Ukraine and around the world. This is a showcase fight.
With full effect. I mean, we just caught the end of that one there, but straight away on his back foot.
These right hands
between these two at the minute, and it's understandable. I mean,
just the tricks of the 12-round distance. His feet really well. Most people felt it would be the other way around.
Box and move very proficiently, and you know, with expertise. So draws closer. Bellew will be waiting for that counter punch, and if he can,
moment, and he's avoided the southpaw. It's good shot from Bellew.
Too worried about the power of Usyk, so he's able to take. Usyk, I don't think will fall into
his best mate Vasyl Lomachenko. Want Oleksandr Usyk. Usyk unbeaten his right hands.
Good, yeah, in Manchester against Tony Bellew, who's got the backing of the crowd. This is unknown turnaround for Tony Bellew.
Once again, this is what I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting Tony Bellew to make Usyk create something. Everybody expects him to be this great fighter.
Usyk has plenty of time.
Oh, big left hand from Usyk. This up close, but he could do again up close a bit later. And look at the performance we're getting. Usyk now is having to force this.
Usyk not allowing that. He takes it.
Well, if Bellew switches off against somebody like Usyk.
Nice right hand as well. Usyk, he's got a grip down on his gun shield there.
And that's what he's looking for. That right there.
Big shot from Tony Bellew. Greatest Murat Gassiev. Stop hurt.
And as Usyk backs him up. Got to change it up now. He's been probably told. That looked like a good right hand there from Tony Bellew. Even end of Bellew's power in that round. He had moments of success, but then to try and get something going. While Tony Bellew's able to, it becomes Tony Bellew's fight. But Usyk doing the right things here, backing up Bellew. Well, Tony Bellew knew that he He'll certainly have felt that power. If it's not bothered him, he will keep coming forward.
But how much confidence will that he? The heavyweights like Joe Joyce, a machine, so many calling him Usyk.
Got a bit careless.
Nice left hand from Usyk, back comes Bellew.
You know, the results of fights, he would probably beat him, but, you know, nobody's giving to...
Right hand, Bellew, just overreaching it on Usyk, who we saw give Vladimir Klitschko loads of trouble in Sparta.
Well, really hot they look now. I mean, Tony Bellew landing big shots.
Tony Bellew, Usyk floored in the amateurs with punches. Is Bellew better than that? Well, Usyk.
That's the danger if Usyk finds a home for that job.
Oleksandr Usyk writes poetry, loves solving puzzles, and this is better from the Ukrainian, and he's trying to set up the big left hand.
Well, he knows that land.
Still the right hand from Bellew for a lovely, quick countering left. The class is beginning to show.
Combinations off that jab. Tony Bellew does not want to sit there and let Southpaw jab out, so that slows the punches down.
But doesn't
that goes on. Good right hand from Bellew.
Usyk trying to dig the punches in. Left hand gets through.
And doesn't have much of an effect. And starts to feel the pace as it goes on then. It's bad news. I mean, styles, as we know, it's an old cliche, but they really do.
Let's get over to
the shot. I thought Tony went in a couple of good rounds.
Totally agree with you, Paulie. I thought that was Usyk's best round. I think he really found his range. Bellew did have success, but as well. To his family tonight, the ultimate challenge in what he promises. Let him get settled. Nice work from Bellew as he moves around. Objective, of course, scoring a fight. The free kick.
Carl. I definitely think those the first and the fifth
pair. Carl has Bellew 3 up.
Looking for the right hand, he's able to jab again. He is getting...
Once you get clipped to the chin and your body becomes weaker.
And the left hand working a treat for Oleksandr Usyk, who has definitely stepped it up dramatically.
He knows exactly what he's doing. He's got bags of experience. He's a top quality.
And he's starting to throw it differently.
I've got to be honest, I'm looking concerned for Tony Bellew here on his back foot as he sits Usyk, because Bellew using a lot of energy. His power shots. Usyk, I feel...
Lost some of the rounds, though, recently, the British fighter. Usyk used us all week, hasn't he? Not telling us his tactics, saying, I'll just go and knock him out. But
going, if this carries on, you expect it to start to turn towards you. Through Tony Bellew, without any question, really.
I scored it exactly the same.
And starting to really get his boxing into on the line, the white and yellow of Oleksandr Usyk, who has...
And I think David Hayes got something to say here. Well, we'll see. I mean, it is very close. I've got Bellew ahead because round 2, 3 and 4 was good, but...
From start to finish from Oleksandr Usyk, it's been anything but. Tony Bellew has not... It's right against David Hay a couple of times.
Very tired as Usyk backs him up here. He is, yeah, as at the same time Tony Bellew looks like he's starting Tony Bellew, and that's the danger for Usyk if he sits there, but... It's
the body language, and it's the physical manoeuvring around the wing.
He's playing possum, but if Usyk's quality, because that would be dangerous.
I gave Tony the first 3 rounds, guys, and I haven't given him a round.
At the end of that round, his corner master said, let's start working Tony Bellew's body.
He can put you off, and you know...
To 6 than he did 1 and 2, Oleksandr Usyk.
Usyk starting to wear down Tony Bellew now. We can see
Bellew backed into a corner again. 11 knockouts on the slate for Usyk in those 15 wins. He ran at heavyweight as we saw against David, and now he's going for it. Tries to turn it into a dogfight, but he lost the round.
I'll give that round to Usyk.
Again, it's his left hand Usyk throws. He has been throwing it mainly to throw it from the side. As we see in this replay here, it's coming in an arcing way, and it's changing the trajectory of Usyk has made. The mental pressure and coming off the ring has been very, very consistent.
Phil's many picks for the best that's ever lived. Take care of Tony Bellew, but it's looking brighter for the Ukrainian. He believed that he would counter-punch, that he would try and outbox Bellew, even if he is losing these rounds.
Looking at him consistently over 12 rounds, the size of him, it's a difficult ask, and you know the longer
Bellew up again into the neutral corner.
There's a bit unsteady on the legs, Tony Bellew, looking like he's wearing down, and these jabs
that Usyk wants to finish his cruiserweight.
On the right hook and countered and landed on Usyk as he was punching.
And now he's being hands that are landing. Tony Bellew's tactics are good. He looks like he's breathing a bit on Tony Bellew. For Bellew to be able to throw power shots consistently.
Shown a great chin at Cruiserweight.
Now, like that one, to send the blood splattering.
Yep, big left hand from Oleksandr Usyk in trouble for Bellew.
From Usyk, and you can see Tony Bellew wearing down, still looking for that right hand, still in his gap with real, minimum effort. Good shot.
And that TV lights out for Tony Bellew. Dave Colwell straight in the ring. And Oleksandr Usyk finds the answer and cements his Cruiserweight king.
The end of 2 minutes of round number 8. The winner by knockout, undefeated, and still the undisputed Cruiserweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk.